Hey, what's up, everyone? I've got several things to talk about. For one, it's so insanely cold in many places in the United States that apparently they said the railroad tracks need to be on fire to keep trains moving. Yeah. And it's biting cold outside right now. The wind chill has been around 0 degrees, anywhere between 0 to 6 all day long, even at the heat of the day. The good news is it's going to warm back up to nearly 70 by the weekend, so crazy up and down. Crazy ups and downs. Uh, but I did predict that. I did state it was going to happen, and that was back in early December and late December. I told about it, so I did see this coming. But I've got a lot to talk about. There's something that happened with my cat, our new cat. She literally acted like she hated your guts suddenly. And she acted like every move you made, she would just hit the crap out of you. Her ears would go down, she would growl at you and bite, and then all of a sudden she started running through the house, just run back and forth, back and forth. Then she got on this plaything that we got her, this small thing, this thing from Goodwill that we got her. We happened to find this cat thing in there, and I was like, Mama got that, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. She'll love that. Well, she was on it when suddenly she just started acting ballistic, and just like I thought she was having a seizure. She bent backwards, her head went backwards, her body started flopping, and then she was growling, and then I thought about what it could have been, a spirit, an evil spirit attack. And so I seen that she just turned around at me and had her ears down and was growling at me like she was going to attack me. And I mean, you wouldn't want her to attack you. She's a large cat and growing by the day. Well, what happened is I said, "Evil be gone from you in the name of Jesus Christ." And suddenly, and she was just like that and growling, and then all of a sudden, she just quit and went like, and could breathe normally again, relaxed, calmed down, and went to her bed. And I've got another video I talked about it, and I'm going to post that. But not only that, something else this morning happened. Time was going by super slowly, extremely slowly. So what happened is I was lying on the couch, and it's brutal cold outside, so I knew I had to take Red for a walk. The dog, I had to take him for a walk, and take him out of the garage, take him for a walk. But I felt really bad, and I didn't feel well, and I couldn't go out until I felt well. So I felt better, and I went outside, took him for a walk. But before all of that, time was going by extremely slowly. And I would pray to wake up at a certain time, and I would wake up at a certain time. And I haven't felt well, so I was like out of it. And then suddenly, every single minute lasted super, super long. And it was the same time when I woke up and looked at the clock as it was earlier. And so that's been happening. Again, the time has been going by extremely slowly. I've been noticing a synchronicity of numbers. The 333, 1111, and especially 1313 and 333. So that's been happening again. That's a few things that have happened. I went out to the truck last night, and when I went out to the pickup truck in that really cold air, and it was crazy yesterday. The temperature went up to 30. Finally, went up to 30. It was cold in the 20s all day, and then it went up to 30, and then 32, and then in the evening it was around 5:30, and after dark it went up to 32. Then it went from 32 to 22 within less than an hour. And so that was the weather. But then I went outside, and I just kind of almost fell asleep at the truck. I just leaned my head down. I didn't feel well. I leaned my head down onto the truck, onto the seat, and had my coat, my hood over me, and this blanket there. I had it up. And so I put that on around me and tried to relax, and I just went off to sleep for a second. I thought, well, that wasn't really, you never know what could happen. That wasn't that intelligent to do, I guess, but hey, I just relaxed there. Well, when suddenly I get like something knock on the truck, it went bum 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 bum, and it was telling me, I heard a small voice saying, "Go back in now." It was telling me to go back in now. It was telling me to go back in now. Well, suddenly there's this knocking on the door. See, there's the front door, the back door of the pickup truck, which, you can't open the back door without the front door being open. And so that door started getting a knocking on it. And there was this clunk, clunk, clunk noise. There were these noises. And then the truck started shaking. And I was thinking in my mind, just ignore it, just ignore it, just ignore it, just ignore it. Well, we also heard some howling outside randomly. This loud, like that. It did that, and then it would howl again. And it was like, I'm here, letting us know we're here. The coyotes have been stirred up and getting a little bit too close for comfort. Ah, the cat just jumped up here. Hey, Kit Kit. Hey, Kit Kit. Yeah, she's much better after that strange occurrence happened. She still has her ways, but hey, kitty. But yeah, that experience, that was another one of those things. When I went into when I was in the truck, I was just lying there, however you want to pronounce it, and I just laid there, and then I started hearing all of these sounds, and something wanted me to go back in the house, and then I said my phrases, my statements, and then it finally, they just quit, and then it happened again. And I was like, I stretched, I woke up and went back in the house, or not woke up, but I was like almost asleep, and I thought I had better just go in the house. Then when I got back in, I was too sleepy to walk the dog, and I didn't feel well, and I finally took him out today again. So anyway, that's what happened yesterday. It was and through today, and it's been quite something, just these random various things. So many things happening worldwide as well. So, just so many things. I've got much to share. Peace, much love. I hope to speak with all of you again very soon. Bye.